Good afternoon and welcome to beautiful Pickett, Wisconsin on this 17th day of July 2025. On the stand today I've got two 45 size two-stroke engines, so I guess you could say we're going to have kind of a two-stroke 45 size two-stroke shootout, kind of. But both of these engines were donated to me by a really awesome man, Jim. Jim, these are some more of the last box of engines you sent to me. On this side of the stand, I have a Super Tiger G45. I don't know if it's a GS or just a G45, but it is a ball bearing ABC engine. And on this side, we have a Fox 45 BBRC engine. So, the parameters for today's run are, right now both engines have 10.6 props installed on them. I'm going to be using these props basically just to get the basic tuning done, and I'm hoping I have enough fuel to do all the things I want. I'm hoping these things don't take a whole lot of fuel to get tuned in and running, because I've got two other props I want to run on them. I've got a 9.6 APC and I've got an 11.5 APC, just to give it a little bit of variety. Both are going to be drinking 5% nitro fuel, and this Super Tiger has an unknown plug that I put in there. It looks kind of like maybe a Super Tiger plug, but I'm not sure. It's a two-stroke plug. It glowed well. I'm going to give that a shot. In the Fox, I've got a Fox RC long plug, which is probably the type of plug that would actually come with this engine. So I'm going to run the Super Tiger engine first, flip the stand around, and run the Fox. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get these, each of them tuned with a 10.6, swap props, go to smaller or larger, whatever, then turn the table around and do the same thing with the other engine. The weather is beautiful. It's probably 76 degrees. Humidity is pretty warm, pretty high, but I mean, it's just, there's a light breeze. It's a beautiful day, so let's get on with this. Okay, I tightened that fuel inlet as much as I could with what little tool I had, and we'll see if that changes anything. Otherwise I'll just swap to a different prop and continue on here. I'm going to richen it 2 clicks, put the smaller prop on here, the 9.6, and really seem to wind this thing up. Now I also need to close this a little bit, or open it, so that maybe I can get a little bit lower idle. Okay, so a 9.6 on a 45 size engine might seem a little bit ludicrous, but that's what we're going to try here. Hasn't really cooled down much. pretty much had to stop it there just because of the fact that I'm really starting to run out of fuel. But a peak of 16,660 with that is quite impressive. Okay, I've got just a little bit of fuel left here to run this 11.5. After the 9.6, I'm not really sure what the point of running an 11.5 is, but we're going to do it anyway. Okay, I think we're going to end it there. I'm going to try and leave a little bit of fuel in this tank because I've got a third engine here that I might try and give a run to also. So that's it for that engine. Okay, for your viewing pleasure and intermission between 45 size engine runs, I have a McCoy 35 engine here that's a control line engine that has never been run by me, and who knows when it was run last. It's got a Top Flight 9.6 prop on it, a glow plug that glows, a Fox long plug, and we're going to give this thing a shot and see if it'll fire up. Okay, now that we have no hearing left, that was a quick run of my friend's McCoy 35 engine. I have no idea how old this engine is. I'd have to go and look in my book and discover, but that's probably the first time that engine is run in many years. There you have it. Intermission's over. Time for the Fox 45 engine now. That's what we're testing. Put an old Net 9.5 on there, you'll see this thing liven up, that's for sure. I've seen enough with that prop. I think this high speed or low speed could be closed just a hair more. And now we will put on the 9/6 prop. Okay, quick change, 9/6 prop. Let's see what she wants to do now. Now we should see something over 13,000. Okay, now just to keep things consistent, we'll put the 11.5 on for the final run of this engine. Okay, final run. This is the 11.5 on here, and that engine is still rather warm. Still rather warm. I've richened the high-speed needle like 2 clicks too, just for good measure. Okay, I don't know if that engine was just starting to overheat or what, but I figured it's time to shut her down and end this video. Okay, so that's a wrap between the Super Tiger G45, Fox 45, BBRC, and with an intermission of the McCoy 35 engine, which I still at this point do not know how old that engine is, but I will find out when I get this video in the editing phase, and we'll see how old that engine is. So that was a good run. It was just a whole bunch of dumbass on my part by starting off with neither of the glow plugs being fully tightened. So you live and you learn. Double check everything before you run, but I mean, the Fox engine I think has some stuff in the carb that just needs to be cleaned out, and I think that was part of the issue there also. The Super Tiger engine runs fine. I don't know what that glow plug was, but it seemed to run really well with it. So I mean, we got some high revs out of both these engines. Obviously the Super Tiger blows the pants off the Fox 45, but that doesn't surprise me because I'm pretty sure this is an older engine, and the Super Tiger is a made in China Super Tiger, so it's definitely newer, late 90s maybe, if not in the 2000s, and this Fox is definitely an early 90s engine. So there's your run for today. Hope you enjoyed watching.